Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where awkwardness is going to ensue here in a bit. We're currently fighting the Pope as a preemptive war against his crusade. Now he's going to launch that in 4 months. We're also currently in a small peasant rebellion here. This is really not that big of a deal. We're going to drop our rally point right here, and we're going to raise up probably somewhere around, 7,000 would be enough. This is 10,000 here. Oh, 30,000? This is more than enough. We're going to send them up, over, and like that. No problem there. Of course, we are currently marching on Rome over here. And we'll see what the Pope decides to do here. We did just gain 40 stress because our brother died. The Byzantines are already up here. They've already mobilized. And that's great. We're going to continue sieging Rome. And this is fine. It's completely okay. Do we capture the Pope here? Okay, that's the peasant uprising over. We'll enforce those demands. Excellent. This is going to be Rome falling in a moment here. The crusade launches in just 58 days. Keep that in mind. Okay, so we control Rome. We're at 79% war score at this moment. We're going to come up here and siege, and we're going to let the Byzantines kind of run around. Now, this siege is going to take 40 days. Which means that we need to fight instead. Our main goal with this war was to bleed the Pope, right? We wanted to destroy some of his soldiers. That's the primary idea here. And so, that's exactly what we're doing. Excellent. We're going to come in over here. We do see his primary army coming, but the crusade failed. It appears that Pope Lucius's passionate plea to join against the enemies of the cross was less persuasive than he expected. Too few were the faithful who decided to heed his call to arms, far too few to organize a proper army. Left with no other choice, the King Bishop has been forced to call off the crusade and denounce all Catholic rulers for their cowardice and wickedness. So, I think the reason that happened is because we had more troops than all of the Crusaders put together. I'm pretty sure that's what occurred there. I would like maybe not to go up there. With Byzantine support, we could go up there. The Byzantine army is kind of running off. And I want to see if they'll join. Yes, the Byzantines will come in here. Perfect. We only raised up a few troops, of course, for this particular war. And there we go. War is over. Well, that was far less awkward than I anticipated. That did get us some additional territory from the Popeman, so that's wonderful. And we do have 11 direct vassals above our limit, that's a thing. But, we definitely need to do something about that. We can call a hunt. We do have plenty of stress because our brother died, so that's fine. Now, I want to check in on the Byzantine line of succession. This is still completely okay. Fantastic. As far as Italy goes, we can declare war on Italy. Of course, we can't do a forced vassalization. We can do our claims, but we only have the singular claim right now. We're working on additional claims over here, and I would probably like to attack Venice. Unfortunately, this is de jure part of the Byzantine Empire, not part of Italia. So instead, we could attack France for our de jure claim here. And you know what? Let's do it. It's only the one county, but it'll do. So we're going to raise up troops here. We're going to raise men-at-arms, and we're going to raise about 50,000 levy troops. Both of those are going to get orders to go on in as soon as they're done gathering. Yes, go ahead and do that, and we want to work on additional claims over here. We're going to do Treviso next because we know we don't need Veneto or Venezia. Fantastic. 150 prestige. Honestly, I don't care about the prestige. I'd rather have the faith right now. The piety, rather. Young mediator, huh? Calm. I like it. Okay, so we're now a novice hunter, and that'll be fine. We can host a feast, and that's definitely also something that we should do. That said, our stress is straight up gone. I didn't realize that, but sure. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and take benevolent intent here. We want to work our way down this tree most likely. Actually, it kind of doesn't matter, does it? We're going to reset our perks here. Reason being, I want to get groomed to rule a second time. Then we're going to go straight down this tree again. And I think we're going to go to the matriarch area over here. So we're going to grab befriend. There we go. That allows us to respec benevolent intent and gets us our second set of stats from groomed to rule. Perfect. Now, we are currently stressed, but we're hosting a feast, so we should be okay. We can donate to charity. That's completely fine. It's not like we're short on cash. Welcome, friends. Okay, I want to look at this. Yeah, 50,000 troops would be sufficient. I'll distract the converging guests. Excellent. So once we get 50,000 here, we'll head on in and get our ticking war score. Okay, our new realm priest does endorse us. That's good. 50,000. In we go. Until next time. And then we're only 13 days away from our men-at-arms, so that is wonderful. Join his peasant uprising. Sure, but I'm not going to help. Like, I'm pretty sure you don't need my help, buddy. He has 1,500 troops. He has 238. You're a duke, sir. Fine. He's a duke, and I don't know why he isn't capable of dealing with this, but we still have 21 months left on these mercenaries, so we'll just go deal with them. Like, it's fine. I don't know what his problem is, but okay. So we're going to hop in over here, and sure, we'll learn to speak a new language. That'll be fine. We'll siege this down, absolutely no problem, and then we're going to come fight France over here as soon as that's done. Okay, let's head out over to Provence. We won this battle over here, and of course, that's fine. We'll send these guys home. And he'll end that war eventually. We'll see when he decides to do it. But we'll embark over here, and we'll head on over. There we go. Fantastic. Yeah, he's going to siege up here, and I'm completely okay with this. He can do this all he wants. This buys us time to land over here. Time well spent. We learned to speak a new language, and we're just going to head up over here and give battle. We're at 6% war score right now, and it is ticking. So that is wonderful. Now these guys up here, they may succeed this siege. Nope, they did not. They left just in time. If we get there quick enough, yep, that's a stack wipe. This won't be. I don't think this will be a stack wipe. It was. Wow. Triple stack wipe. That was insane. That was, I think, the craziest thing I've ever seen. We had similar numbers, and we triple stack wiped them and got 2 hostages. Like, that's insane. Absolutely insane. Well, that happened. Okay then. So, What can we do against this guy? Well, we can still press our claims, which we currently only have the 2 claims on him. And you can see why we're choosing the claims we're choosing as we go through over here. Do we have a claim on this over here? I don't think so. We probably do want to get one. I want to look at this guy. Yeah, we want to claim on Gores over here. Sure. So, I mean, our fabrication speed out over here is not the fastest because it's not on our border. So we probably actually want to start fabricating on these border territories to make that go a little faster. In fact, quite a bit faster. That's going to be, I think, the plan. In the meantime, while we're working on that, we can come up here and start clearing up some of these guys. Like, we have a bunch of claims on Turov. This guy actually has more claims than we do. And so that's what we're going to press. 28,000 troops over here. That's fine. We're going to raise up our troops here, men-at-arms and levy troops. We're going to raise up about 30,000 levy troops, and then they're going to come in over here. Excellent. So that's 3,000, 4,000. Oh, excellent. Yes, see that done. So we're going to then... We have no available spouse. Oh, right, because our husband is ruling the Byzantine Empire and altogether too busy, apparently. So we're going to then begin working on fabricating here is our next location. Good luck. Very, very good luck. Okay, yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay, so we have about 30k here. And they're going to head on up and begin slow sieging. And of course, these guys, they're going to follow up in about 30 days. And that'll be fine. Excellent. So we've got all of Sardinia and Corsica here. And for right now, we're going to focus on... Now, this one is not actually bordering us. This is technically bordering the Byzantines. That's okay. We're going to focus on things that are bordering us soon enough, like all of these over here is going to be our next step. Okay, so we won this siege up here. Where was that? That was over here. Excellent. We're going to continue heading on over towards his capital. He is sieging us down here. Interesting play. Okay, so this is our next destination here, Chernobyl. Fantastic. Definitely not going to be any problems there later, but that's fine. So, we do have some far-flung holdings, right? There's no doubt about it. But overall, the frontiers over here are pretty fine. We're okay with this. The Byzantine Empire will be ours. Basically, as soon as we both die, our husband and us. Which will happen eventually. Near the end of the game, actually. So we're going to head up over to here next. We're not interested in really dealing with these guys. They can siege if they want. We don't need to raise the mercenary contracts for another term. It'll be fine. So we're going to make our way up to their capital, and once we do that, then we're going to siege our way down here and see if we can fight these guys at that point. There's the capital sieged. We do get a new diplomacy perk. Let's go ahead and grab confidants. Excellent. That'll be fine. We can change this guy's contract, and we're going to do exactly that. And we're going to head on down over here. We do at some point need to just take an episode and restructure the realm. It's not causing issues right now, but perhaps on Succession would be the time to do that. By restructure the realm, I don't mean, like, take titles away from people. I simply mean give some loyal people that we can, like, forge alliances with. We can give those people extra land beyond their de jure requirements. That would be the overall idea. So yeah, I think after the Byzantines get brought into the fold would be the time for that, because we're going to be wildly over our vassal limit with the Byzantines. This guy's heading up over here, and I find that fascinating. Okay. I'd like to come over here and see if we can fight them. We might be able to catch this straggler force. Yes, see that done. And we are going to then fabricate over, at this point, over here. Excellent. So that fabrication will go much, much quicker. And that's great. We do indeed catch this smaller force, and we're hoping that these guys return, and they are indeed. Unfortunately, this force is already gone. We're going to head over here and see if we can't give battle. They're running away, and I'm not shocked by this. But we catch them here, it looks like. Excellent. And we catch their army split. This could be a stack wipe, but it's not. Not quite the rolls that we needed for that, but it was close. Okay, that puts us at 97% war score. Let's just pop over here, siege this. Do we have ticking? I don't think we have ticking. But we're going to pop over here, siege this, and that will get us what we need. And get a good chunk of land away from Turov. Fantastic. What else can we do here? Can we create additional titles? No, is the answer. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and enforce our demands there. We'll disband those troops. Fantastic. Turov is much smaller now. And I think at this point, we mostly continue fighting up here because we're fabricating claims on Italy right now. And that's what we need to focus on if we're going to dismantle the papacy. We absolutely need the Empire of Italia under our control. Now, I don't think it's showing up here just yet. No, it is not. I think we need to control more of Italy for the major decision to show up. I'm just going from memory here. I believe you need to control all of the Italia Empire here, which is going to be possible after we inherit the Byzantine Empire, but we need to get Italy out of the picture before then. So that's the overall goal down over there. In the meantime, I think we'll just continue expanding over here while we're working on those claims. So like Moldavia over here, we could force vassalize him. And that's something that we'll definitely do. This is not exactly helping in our above vassal limit, but that's to be expected. He's currently being sieged there, huh? Okay. I did this wrong. We're going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to raise all men-at-arms, and then raise all here. Okay. All of these guys, they're going to head over here just as soon as they have enough troops. Now, he's going to finish that siege. What is this war? He's taking a county. This county here. Not a fan of that, if I'm honest. We're going to head up over here and give some battle. Fantastic. Yes, we have a claim to the Duchy of Ancona. Okay, so with the Duchy of Ancona, that's solid right there. So now we want to start fabricating over here. That gives us a very, very good start on Italy. In the meantime, we're going to continue fighting over this way. Yep, that's expected that he loses that county. It's not the end of the world for us. It's completely fine, in fact. And we're going to fight this force. I believe this will be a stack wipe, in fact. Yes, indeed it was. And our men-at-arms are going to move on in with their siege weapons. And this will be fine. Wonderful. So we'll group that together, and there we go. That war is now over. Fantastic. Galicia Volhynia. What about you? That's pretty doable. He has 36,700 troops on his side. Ah, he's allied with this guy. Yeah, we've had some dealings with this guy. He's a bit of a jerk. But nothing we can't handle. Excellent. Men-at-arms, levy troops. So he's got like 6k, and he's going to walk immediately in. He raises much faster than we do. But let's see. I think we're okay here. No, we're not. We're not okay here. We're going to have to back off. That's fair enough. I got greedy. We did bleed him a little. We can now retreat, and we're going to do exactly that. We're going to drop our rally point over here, and we're going to raise our men-at-arms as soon as the battle's over, which is now. We're going to raise our men-at-arms, and we're going to raise levy troops. I was hoping that we'd get enough. If it took him a few more days to walk this way, it would have been fine. That's quite a retreat, but that's okay. No big deal there. We're going to come up over here as soon as we can. We're going to raise up somewhere along the lines of 15,000 levy troops, I think. Should be enough for dealing with this guy's force. I mean, this is definitely something that we need to do. There's only 2 there. I see. They have about 100,000 troops. Okay, he has more than was indicated in that war call there. That's fine. The actual war leader is this guy. So we will go deal with that in a moment. We need to get out of this war first, I feel like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop our rally point here. Specifically here. And we're going to raise up these mercs again. We're going to hire them. And we're going to raise all of these guys. Where did they come in? They came in here. Okay, that's fine. We're going to send them up over here. And they're going to go with these guys, who they do have the 12k. So off they go. Fantastic. Now we're going to drop the red rally point over here. And we're going to do a raise all here. Okay. Our prisoner escaped. That's fine. We're going to see if these guys can catch over here. And our men-at-arms, they're going to make their way up over this way. This is an awkward path to follow. Yes, see that done. We do need to continue working on establishing claims over here. Okay. There's those men-at-arms. They're still 10 days out. Okay. We're going to group all of these guys together, and we're going to come up over to here. I do see these guys on their way in, so we're going to move out over this way. Excellent. I'd like to come up over here and see about fighting these guys, but not just yet. Our brother died. That's okay. We're going to group together here. Soon as our men-at-arms get here. There we go. And we're going to see about attacking this capital. Okay, over here we have 122,000 troops. We're going to move these guys over to here. And we want to give some battle. We don't really want a siege. We'll get there in a moment. Okay, this is fine. This is completely fine. How's our leadership here? Okay, that's wonderful. Yep, we win this. Quite handily, in fact. Fantastic. Exceptionally handily at that. Okay, so these guys are on their way over. And, oh, perfect. The vassalization war is done. We captured him in that battle. Okay. So there's that. These guys are now going to make their way on over to here. Okay. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to fight the war to hold the Byzantine Empire. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.